Well, we sailed up here to escape the hurricanes, and this is the second one that is messing with us. So we are right up here. Just looks gnarly, doesn't it?
Ooh, the black gray stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's just, that's over 50 knots. Ooh, it is not nice out there. It is cold and it is nasty and it is blowing.
There's that.
Well, it started to pick up now. The last couple hours it's been going up and now it's a pretty solid 30. I'm gonna go up and take a look at the mooring just to see that we're not getting any chafe or anything like that. This is the story of Delos, a sailboat adventurizing around the world for the past 10 years. And now, we embark on our greatest adventure of all. Come join us as we take to the high seas and travel the world with the newest member of our crew. If you enjoy Delos videos, please subscribe. It's a great way to support our channel.
Waking up, I had a bit of a late night there of Andy Boy and Brad.
No way, did you go out for some beers?
Yeah, Brad, I had pulled up my dinghy I was staying in, and Brad stopped by saying that Andy invited him over, and a lot of red wine was consumed.
Good for you, man.
I had a moonshine spiked wine on behalf of Charlie, of course, right? I went up to talk to Grace on the phone, she poured moonshine in my wine.
You guys are out of control, man. Hey, have you looked at the weather at all?
Not really, so what's the deal? Is it going north again?
This is the situation in the Atlantic. There's actually 3 hurricanes in the Atlantic right now. There's this bad boy should continue to move out and away. And then there's one over here that's not of concern to us that's in the Gulf. But this one, Teddy, is tracking straight for Bermuda. It's going to go up like this. Then the probability starts to fan out because they can't predict it the further out it goes, and we're right here.
Yeah.
So if it continues on this track and goes to the east of us, we could still get 30 or 40 knot winds. If it goes right over us, I mean, it could be like hurricane strength winds, so we gotta watch out for that. Yeah. With the threat of bad weather on the horizon, we needed to move Delos to a more sheltered anchorage. We'd spent the last few weeks exploring the pristine Mount Desert Island. Our anchorage was in a narrow fjord, and while it makes for some pretty amazing scenery, the locals had warned us that in strong northerly winds, the fjord actually creates a funneling effect, which increases the wind speed and even puts you on a lee shore. So we decided to get out of Dodge and sail 5 miles around the corner to a place called Northeast Harbor, which would have better protection from the north. The only problem is the entire harbor is filled with moorings, so there's actually no room to anchor. We'd need to take a mooring to ride this one out. Good morning, Harbor Master. This is Delos on 6-8. We're a 53-foot sailing vessel. I called this morning to inquire about a mooring, and we were at the harbor entrance. Over.
Yeah, roger that. So we got a few mooring balls available. As you're coming down the access channel here, just right off your starboard side, keep a lookout for mooring ball 501. And that mooring ball is available, or the next 2 to the east of them, 502 and 503, are also available. If you want to go ahead and pick up one of those 3, you're welcome to.
Copy that. Thanks for the info. And all right, this will be Delos standing by 6-8. Easy enough. Did you get it? Moorings are kind of a pain, huh? Especially with the netting. Nothing like hooking up to a mooring for your morning warm-up.
What do you think? Should I do shorter?
I think that's probably pretty good. It's a bit tight in here. I hope that one doesn't bump us if it gets windy out of the south. Okay. Here's our home to ride out the storm. Northeast Harbor looks nice, huh?
Can we do double one?
Yep, we can. Well done, well done. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Do you remember that? Do you recognize it at all?
Is that from our old dinghy handle?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's from the
cool.
retired Yamaha. But one of the things I really like to do is send little things like this, little mementos to the people that have supported us so much on the project. And so I wrote this letter. His name is, I hope I pronounce it right, Ben Banduak. He lives in the United Arab Emirates, and he's been a patron for a long time. I just said, thank you so much for all the support you've given us on our project. Your generosity and kindness are unimaginable, and we want to send you our thanks from the bottom of our hearts. And then I wanted to give him a little story about this, and it says, recently while sailing in front of the Statue of Liberty in New York City, I was in our dinghy Maggie taking some shots of Delos. We were having a lot of fun with it, but then the outboard started making a terrible noise and ground to a halt. Shit, something's wrong with the shifter. I was finally able to get the engine to run again, but only in reverse. Finally got back to Delos after taking a lot of waves over the transom. Afterwards, we decided that our trusty outboard had served us well for 10 years, was due to be retired. So we bought a new one, and we love it. Thanks to you and other kind-hearted souls, we're able to keep our project running and our little family safe out here. I wanted to send you the old shifter handle from our retired Yamaha. It served us so well and carried us on many adventures. It was custom welded for us in South Africa by friends we met there. I hope you find it interesting. Perhaps you can mount it on your wall or even use it as a paperweight. I hope you like it. It has a special significance to us. So, I don't know. I think it's cool. I hope he thinks it's cool as well, and maybe he can find a cool place to put it or use it as a paperweight. So I'm going to go to the post office and send that off to the UAE today. Fair winds, sending our best, Brian, Karen, and the little nuggets here.
Aw, that's really cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So many nice people out there, huh?
What do you
want
think?
me to say the rest, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much to all our patrons out there that is making this journey possible. And if you want to be part of the inner tribe, head to patreon.com/svdelos. And yeah, we can chat there.
Look at her hair glowing in the heat. How's the heater been working?
It's actually been working amazing. I had my doubts. No, it's just we never used the heater before, and I felt like I thought it was going to be more condensation on the inside and just like raining kind of inside the boat, but it's been great.
It
And-
keeps it a really constant temperature.
Yeah.
It's really nice because like we have these thermostats and we have 3 of them, 1 in each cabin. You know, sometimes at night we set it down to like 65 or something, and then it just maintains it. So it's not this huge change. It's always just the same, and it's actually pretty fuel efficient.
Yeah.
It only uses a couple liters a day.
Yeah, just coming home and like turning on the heater and what's up, baby Jesus? You're cooking up a storm.
Woo, look at this.
Oh, that is a quality
That is a
looking
special
waffle.
breakfast this morning.
Wow.
Gotta fuel up for the day's activities, huh, Nugget? Do you want some waffles?
No, that's good waffle.
Nugget, you need lots of energy to be carried around today. Today was the calm before the storm, so our plan was a dinghy mission about 3 miles away to a neighboring group of islands called the Cranberry Islands, named after a 200-acre bog of wild, low-bush cranberries on Great Cranberry Island. Dinghy mission.
Are you ready, Sierra? You already put your hat on.
Are you gonna brush your teeth too before we go?
Okay.
Good baby. We've got the boots, we've got the baby backpack, we've got the VHF radio, we've got the drone backpack, we've got the baby sunglasses. Our COVID crew from the Bahamas was still hanging and dodging storms together. So we dinghy pooled with our friends Bill and Grace from Calico Skies.
All aboard!
And the crazy Australians Andy and Charlie from Avalon.
G'day, mate! How you going? Watch your gut, watch your gut. There we go. Okay, here we go. Meet me.
Pretty cool port, huh?
Yeah.
It's got like a real like working kind of port feel to it. All the lobster boats and the floats and the traps. Tattered American flag. It's cool. I have a feeling the mosquitoes get pretty bad here.
Why do you think?
There's a picture of a mosquito carrying a small child away.
Oh my god. Let's not stay here too long, huh?
Little Cranberry Island is one of only 15 year-round island communities in Maine without any bridge access. Its year-round population is only 65 people, although this swells to just over 300 people in the summer. It was so cool to see such a quaint and slow-paced way of life, where the life literally revolves around the ocean, the weather, and of course, lobstering.
The sound when the waves go in and out are really cool. Pretty amazing. It's a nice beach. I wouldn't go swimming though. It looks real cold.
It's pretty cool, huh? These rocks are awesome. They've been polished so smooth by like thousands of years of wave action.
Feels a lot more.
Yeah. It's just a lobster island, right? Just
Yeah.
lobster in here. Lobster pots. Baby Nugs had fun.
Now it's time to go home, batten down the hatches, and
Prepare for the storm.
did you have fun, Sarah? Did you have fun?
She face planted. Look at her nose. Can you see it?
A little bit.
Oh. Well, we sailed up here to escape the hurricanes, and this is the second one that is messing with us. So I've just been checking the forecast every morning. There's like 5 active tropical disturbances in the Atlantic right now. So I've been keeping an eye on it, and take a look. This is the grid from Predict Wind. So we are right up here. And so it's projected to go right through Nova Scotia. And so we shouldn't catch the worst of it. The nice thing is, the storm is moving this way, right? And so, if you can imagine, if you're on this side of the storm, then you get the storm force winds or the hurricane force winds, plus the speed of the storm gets added to it, right? And so that's the really dangerous side of the storm, whereas if you're on this side of the storm, the direction is actually taken away from the real apparent wind speed. So we're on the right side of it, which is awesome. Just looks gnarly, doesn't it?
Ooh, that black gray stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
is
that's,
scary.
it's just, that's over 50 knots. And we're right in here, so, conservatively 30 knots, 30 to 35.
That's definitely gusting.
Plus gusts. Gnarly, huh?
It's cold out here, and it's even raining a little bit. It's like very horrible weather. I'm so happy that we have the heater inside. I just came out to take some shots. It looks very civilized through the camera though, but it is definitely some gusts coming through, but it's not like constant wind, but it's not very pleasant out here with the rain too. Ooh.
Well, the wind has been pretty constant all day, and then we had a little dip, and now it's starting to climb, hovering around 20 now. The forecast is actually not looking too bad.
No.
I think the storm continued to head east. In fact, it's directly east of us right now.
Oh, that would be so nice if we don't
And
get more wind than this.
Might be a non-event for us.
Cross our finger.
2 hurricanes, both non-events.
I know.
Well, it started to pick up now. Over the last couple hours, it's been going up, and now it's a pretty solid 30, gusting up in the 30s, high 30s, I think. Came out to listen to things, see how the boat is sitting. We're moving around a little bit, but it's really protected in here. I'm glad we came in here. But I think I'm gonna go up and take a look at the mooring, just to see that we're not getting any chafe or anything like that.
There's that one. Oh, jeez.
It is not nice out there. It is cold and it is nasty and it is blowing. It's much nicer in here, but I just wanted to check that because we just recently had a friend that his mooring line, he ran it underneath the anchor, and so when the boat comes back, it tightens the mooring line up, and then it chafed on the bottom of the anchor. This boat actually broke free and went onto the rocks, which sucks. So we have ours run through like the roller that we use for our snubber on the anchor chain, which keeps it up above the top of the anchor, so when it comes back on it, when the wind blows, it doesn't chafe the bottom. But yeah, we're doing good. Here we are. I guess I'll stay up for a while longer, make sure it doesn't get any worse, but here's the trend of the wind. It's solid. I mean, it comes and goes. Like sometimes it gets down to 20 and then sometimes it goes up to the high 30s. I think it's because the wind just funnels through this valley, but you can see the general trend. It's like that. Luckily, the hurricane stayed well to the east, and we saw some gusts into the low 40-knot range. But it turns out that Northeast Harbor does indeed have excellent protection. And besides Delos going sideways a few times in the bigger gusts, we had a really good night's sleep and woke up the next morning ready for the next adventure. Up next on Delos, we have a great sail to what some have referred to as the most beautiful beach in Maine. Kaza gets a lesson in marine head repair, and the Coast Guard comes by to say hello. She grabs my phone, and then she spits right in the USB port. And look at the whole case, it's just filled with spit.
Can't really see it on camera, but it's like a lot of spit in there.
Oh,
Ew, it's dripping
baby
out.
spit!
Sierra!
Nugget
You
Town!
baby spitter. Ew! How do they smell like? They smell like baby feet.
A bit of Ragged Island's finest.
Is that Andy Boy's rocket fuel?
Andy Boy's rocket fuel, but I'm not sure whether it's the 40 or the 80%.
Wow, we'll find out.
Dangerous difference for us.
Proceed.
Where is my baby?
Did you bring your tripod for those things?
We got the nudist beach, aren't we?
Yeah, and oh shit, the heater's on in the. I think we're. Oh, hold on a second, we're burning some cushions here.